Broadcasting live worldwide.
98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, Oklahoma's home for Red Dirt. Another exclusive interview right here on True Grit at noon today with Chuck Briseno. And it's all going to be brought to you by Billingsley Family of Dealerships at BillingsleyUSA.com, where Billingsley is celebrating 60 years of excellence, and it is the Billingsley way indeed. Experience it today. Find a location at BillingsleyUSA.com. When Oklahoma winds howl and the storms wreak havoc on your trees, whether it be at your residency or business, there's only one name that you need to know, and that is Top Branch Tree Service. Jordan Creer is insured and bonded for that extra peace of mind. Make sure that you check them out on Facebook today. Schedule your free estimate because spring is right around the corner and you want to eliminate any pests that can damage your trees any further. Tower Theater, Beer City Music Hall, and Pony Boy are Oklahoma City's premier destinations for great entertainment of a vast variety. I'm telling you, you need to check it out at TowerTheaterOKC.com. Hey Chuck, thanks for taking the time to talk to me today, and thank you for that little moment of introduction and getting our sponsors on board. And to get us started, just tell us a little bit about your musical journey thus far to get you to this point.
Hey, how's it going? I'm glad to have the opportunity to chat with you today. It's been a crazy year so far, and I'm really glad to have these opportunities. They really do help out artists, especially independent artists, the opportunity to put your music out on the air, and I'm really grateful for this chance to do that.
Well, thank you, Chuck, for taking time again, like to talk to me. And yes, I pride myself with the Rebel and my boss and the whole company. We want to make sure that the people out there working in the trenches, they get their fair shake and get their opportunity to get their music heard, because there's a lot of folks out there making great music like such as yourself. I appreciate what you do, and first and foremost, I like to tip my hat to you, sir, for being a veteran. I think that's amazing. Thank you for what you've done for the country. My uncle was USMC, so I really take pride in that aspect of my family lineage and whatnot. So how did the musical background kind of come into focus?
I think my family, like my grandpa, he played a lot of music in the house, and I saw that growing up, and that's what I was around. So eventually I was kind of going to pick up a guitar one way or another. I don't know where the songwriting came from. I think it just probably from my grandpa too. He wrote songs in Spanish for my grandma, and he would play them. But I think it just kind of developed on its own. I grew up listening to The Great Divide and stuff like that. 14, 15 years old, and I think that really influenced me a ton to what I'm doing now. So I think maybe that's where that came from.
All right. Well, here in just a little bit, we will debut your current single, She's My Home, which is an amazing song. Yeah, great music right there. All your music is amazing, and we spend everything that you have pretty much here on The Rebel. And do you have any future songs or projects in the can that you're going to release other than She's My Home?
Yeah, so we've been in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, recording. We recorded She's My Home in Springfield, Missouri. It was a lot of fun doing that. And then going to Muscle Shoals was a completely different experience. The first song we did there was Folded Flag, talking about military and stuff like that. If you haven't gotten a chance to look at that and read the story behind it, I would definitely encourage you to go check that out. The Folded Flag song is, especially around Memorial Day, I mean, that's what that song is all about. But we've got 3 more songs that we got really been working on in Muscle Shoals, so
okay,
I'm super excited to get those done. They're pretty awesome. The sound changes down there. I don't know, there's something in the water. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Muscle Shoals has been notorious, for just bringing out the best in everybody. I mean, I saw a little documentary on it not too long ago, and let me tell you, a lot of great things have come from Muscle Shoals, and that's awesome that you have that opportunity to record there. So, Chuck, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a small little break because I don't want people to wait any longer to hear your new song, She's My Home. And we're going to pay a couple bills, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what you may have going on as far as touring and how people can get a hold of you and kind of recap and get you on your way, because I know you're a busy man. How's that?
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, you're listening to 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, Oklahoma's home for Red Dirt. This is an exclusive interview with Chuck Briseno, and we'll be right back. Hey, this is Ray Vacade with 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, Oklahoma's home for Red Dirt, and host of True Grit at noon. When I travel, there are several things that are very, very important to me when I go to a hotel. Customer service, a great night's stay, and a reason to come back time and time again. And I found that hotel that checks off all those boxes, and that's the Residence Inn by Marriott in Oklahoma City. And let me tell you, it is centrally located to every place I travel throughout the city, with it being at 1111 East I-240 Service Road, right next to the AMC Theater, and an outstanding restaurant. There's no other place I'd rather be. Residence Inn by Marriott is my preferred travel hotel, and with Dean Johnson as the general manager, he and his staff excel at taking care of me time and time again. So when you need your next hotel in Oklahoma City, make sure you check out the Residence Inn South at 1111 South I-240 Service Road. Book right now by going to marriott.com/OKCRI. Hey, it's Ray Vacade with 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, and I want you to be able to go to more shows, more events this year, and also have a way to request songs and stay in the loop with everything going on here at the Rebel. The number is 580-370-7559. The number one more time, 580-370-7559.
We just met. She said, once in a lifetime, girl, you don't forget. Settle down and quit smoking cigarettes. And even better yet, I just pull you in a little tighter, hold you till the morning comes. On earth is so much brighter. Don't know how I made it so far. Alone, she's my home. The county road you just drive all night long. We sing at the top of our lungs every country song when the whiskey's gone. I just pull you in a little tighter, hold you till the morning comes. You make life on earth is so much brighter. Don't know how I made it so far. Alone, she's my you make life on earth is so much brighter. Don't know how I made it so far. Alone, I just pull you in a little tighter, hold you till the morning comes. You make life on earth is so much brighter. Don't know how I made it so far. She's my
And we're back with 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel, Oklahoma's home for Red Dirt. Great music right there. She's My Home, the newest single from Chuck Briseno. And let me tell you, it is an amazing song. We spin it very faithfully here on the Rebel. And Chuck, what do you have planned for like getting on the road and things of that nature, pretty much for spring, rolling into summer and the rest of the year?
We've got a few things kind of working out. This spring, we've been able to kind of do a little bit of a reset, especially this month. And then as March comes along, we're going to be down in Texas for a few weeks, and then we'll come back up. We're based out of Missouri, but I'm from Texas. So my hometown is South Texas, so in George West. We kind of go down there and play all around, make the circle in that state. You almost have to. That's where a lot of the fans are.
Yes.
We'll be in Oklahoma in the fall, in September. I know we have a festival thing in Tonkawa that we're doing. And then we played in Ponca City not too long ago, which was a lot of fun, And I think we've got a few other things that we're working on. I know we like to go to Montana a few times a year, which is a really fun trip because we've never been out that way. But just like, I don't know, I just like to be on the road.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's what you do. You love it. And we're glad you're on the road. So before I let you go, because like I said, I know you're busy and whatnot, how can people, stay a hold of you? I know you got a website, and are you on all the social suspects and things of that nature?
Yeah, so our website is chuckbriseno.com, and we got a Facebook page, Instagram, all that stuff, TikTok. Our music is anywhere you can find it. You go to Google. One of the things that I like about my last name, it's unique. So Briseno, just type that in there and you'll find me pretty quickly. I think there's like a doctor or something is the only other Charles or Chuck out there. So please look us up, comment on our stuff, share our stuff. We appreciate it. I answer all of it personally. So just grateful to have a platform, like I said, to push our music out. And I thank you for reaching out and making this interview happen. I'm very grateful.
Well, thank you very much, Chuck, and continue being in the trenches, man, putting out the great music, and I hope to see you on the road this fall, and I thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. God bless.
All right, you've been listening to the exclusive interview with Chuck Briseno. Sorry if I mispronounced your name earlier, Chuck. I do apologize. And he's got some great music, great things up ahead. Make sure you stay in contact with all of his social media. He mentioned it in the interview. Just type in his name. Boom, you'll be connected to everything. And I'll make sure that you stay in the loop as well right here at True Grit at Noon. Here in just a moment, we'll be right back with more music up ahead.